let my girl.
Oh, say what's up, man.
And so that one is the fully loaded.
Say what's up, YouTube fan.
The top one.
Say what's up, YouTube.
Because it's hers.
Say something, man. Come on, say what's up,
YouTube. One and she was like, oh, this is nice. I was like, all right, fuck it, we'll go get it. And I went and got it.
Come on, man.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank B Choppin', and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, so we're gonna be doing an easy little haircut on this video. We're gonna be doing a number 1 on top and a high bald fade. We are using the new Bevel Pro clipper slash trimmers. And I say clipper slash trimmers, but y'all know what I mean, man. It's the interchangeable one. I got my number 1 guard on there right now, and we're just going over the top, getting all this down to that desired length. As you can see, I'm just making sure all that is down to that length, man. We're going over it a good amount of times, against the grain, across the grain, just getting it all down to that number 1. And now I have the trimmer head on my clipper, and now I'm setting in my bald guideline. See, the good thing about this trimmer head, guys, I know y'all probably seen my review on this clipper already, but the good thing about this trimmer head is it's wider than a normal trimmer head, so it knocks out a lot of hair quick. So it is good for balding out. Like, I've been using it to bald out, and it's been working really good for that. But as y'all can see, I'm just setting in that guideline, getting all this hair down. And people still been asking me what I think about this clipper, man. Honestly, I don't know why I said obviously. Honestly, I haven't even used it since the first day that I unboxed it and I started using it. I haven't used it since then as a clipper. I have used it to bald out and line up, but that's really it. But nonetheless, man, we're going back into this haircut. I'm taking my my shaver from Supreme Trimmers. This is the T-Fader, and I'm just getting all this down the skin. And once I get closer to that initial bald guideline, I'm making sure that I use a slight flick out motion. And the reason for that is just to make sure that it doesn't leave too harsh of a line and make this bald line too hard to take out. So we're gonna do this all the way around the head, get all this down the skin on the sides. That way this haircut lasts my client as long as it possibly can, and it makes it look a little more smoother to me. Like when you put that razor on the sides, I just think it gives it a better look than just the trimmer. Alright, so now I'm going back in with the clipper. With the clipper attachment, I have it open all the way. You know, you have to press that button to open up the blade all the way. So I have it opened up all the way, 2.5 millimeters, I think is what it is. And I'm going all the way around the head, setting in my next guideline. Basically, this would be your clipper open. So I'm going all the way around the head. Normally, I just do one side, but for whatever reason, I did all around the head. And now I have my zero guard, 2.5, so basically all the way open. And now I'm gonna start blending out this top line because we only did a 1 on top. So this 0 all the way open should really start to get rid of this line. And once I adjust this, the blade, you know, closed, it's gonna start to get rid of this line. So I'm going in with the clipper all the way open first, cleaning up that line a little bit, you know, just tapping at that line, erasing it slightly. And then I'm gonna start to close that blade little by little. And normally what I would do is if I was using a normal clipper, so see what I'm doing here is I'm adjusting the blade. But normally I would just close the lever halfway. So since this lever goes by millimeters, it went from a 2.5 millimeter, I had to drop it down to a 1.2. So that's almost about half of, you know, halfway open or halfway closed. So that's what I'm doing now with a 1.2 millimeter, basically clipper halfway open. And now I'm just attacking this line once again, trying to clean up this area, trying to get this line taken out. And once again, guys, we're closing the lever little by little. And now I'm closing it a little more. And I'm gonna start to attack this line some more. And it's gonna start erasing this line even more. And then once I close it all the way, it's gonna get rid of the line completely. All right, so now that that is done, there still is some small discrepancies towards the top of that guideline that I put in with the clipper open. So I'm going back in with just the clipper head attachment, lever all the way open or blade all the way open, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just tapping at these lines or these dark areas that I see, using a little bit of corner blending, using the flick out motion, just really trying to get this blend to look a little more blurrier. And once again, guys, it's not really a hard haircut. He got a 1 on top bald fade, you know, super easy haircut, but it was kind of difficult with this clipper. As you can see, I'm messing with that with the blade, you know, trying to raise it up and lower it, and it's time consuming because you got to hold the button or press the button a bunch of times to get it to where you want to get it at. So I closed the lever halfway, 1.5 or 1.2, I'm sorry, and now I'm cleaning up the bottom of this blend, and then I'm gonna close the clipper all the way, or close the blade all the way, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just gonna start attacking that bottom line. And me personally, I do feel that the zero gap on this clipper, like the way the trimmer blade fades into the clipper closed, I feel that it works pretty good together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is something good about this clipper. It just takes a good amount of time to switch between the trimmer head and the clipper head, and then moving the blade up and down. So I'm not the biggest fan of this clipper. Like, yes, it cuts pretty good, but you know, it just takes too much time to get to learn, and you know, it's got a learning curve because you got to press the button to adjust the blade. But nonetheless, guys, this is my zero guard on there right now, and I'm just cleaning everything up using some I guess you can't say lever play, using some button play, I guess you would say, but y'all know what I mean, opening and closing that blade. And now I'm going back in with the trimmer head, cleaning up the bottom of this fade, and as you can see, this side of the blend is already coming together. And we're just attacking the bottom of this blend. And I only recorded one side of this haircut, guys. Like, it's just this side of the cut, the edge up. We did not use any enhancements on this lineup, you know what I'm saying? But this is just a quick little tutorial, something I wanted to drop for y'all, show y'all that your boy can use any clipper to do a haircut, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, going back into this cut, as you can see, I'm using the trimmer head of the Bevel Pro clipper trimmer, and I'm lining up my client. We're trying to give him a nice sharp line. We ain't trying to push him back. We're just trying to get it nice and sharp without pushing this hairline back. Moving all the way to that vertical bar, turning the clipper, hitting that vertical bar. Aren't doing a C-cup since it was a high fade. And now what I'm doing is I'm going in with my Uno shaver from Gamma, and I'm just cleaning up the bottom of this blend where the shaver met the trimmer. There were just some small discrepancies that I wanted to take care of, and now I'm going back in with my clipper and just doing some more detail work, cleaning everything up. You know how I do it. Once I line my client up, I see some small discrepancies, so I went back into the haircut, back into the blending area, started adjusting my clipper or adjusting my blade open and close, and just started cleaning everything up. That way this blend looks even better. So now we're moving on to the actual razor work, and all we're doing is hitting these lines in the front of my client's lineup, making these lines pop a little more, making these lines super sharp, cleaning up any hair on the side, you know what I'm saying, as you can see. And remember, guys, when you're doing the razor work, you want to make sure to stretch the skin. I am using the FILOSO blades. I do have the link in my description, so if you're interested in these blades, y'all can check that out. But nonetheless, guys, it's basically it for this haircut, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Y'all know how your boy gonna do it, though. I'm gonna show y'all the before and the after, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, man, so this is the before look. This is how my client came into the shop looking. And this is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure and subscribe one time for your boy. And I appreciate y'all for watching YouTube. Until next time, let's go. You.